Hello everybody, it's Neck of the Woods, and this is the second video talking about the reality of Los Angeles. In this video, I'm going to talk about the interracial dating aspect of living in Los Angeles as it relates to black men and black men only, primarily, and how it is a myth that Los Angeles is an interracial dating paradise for black men out here. It's a myth. Now, I support SYSBM and everything. I support all different factions within the black manosphere. I support the different aspects of each factions as it relates to me. But this particular video right here would be, I feel, something more that the brothers from SYSBM would be more interested in. And probably RPB and maybe even Black MGTOW. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about how Los Angeles is so great for black men, interracial dating wise. I've seen on many forums and blogs listing LA as like one of the top cities for black men to score with non-black women. And I'm just here to tell you the news and the reality of it, that it's basically simply not true. Now, in the last video, I talked about the reality of Los Angeles through the eyes of a black man. That black man I'm referring to is myself, because I'm not necessarily speaking for all black men. A lot of different people see things a certain way. I see things a certain way. Now, this is the deal. This is the type of black men. Well, the black men who have dated successfully with non-black women in the Los Angeles area, to me, to my observation and the type of women that I'm looking at, these women, I'm talking about the white or Hispanic women, and I'm not really going to say Asian, because that is extremely rare to see a black man dating. But I'm just going to say the white and Hispanic women, maybe other exotic women like Middle Eastern or Indian, maybe. And even that's kind of leaning on the extremely rare side, but not as bad as brothers dating Asian girls. But the white and Hispanic women I see black men dating tend to be fat, overweight, obese, extremely obese, out of shape, and extremely out of shape. Or very old, or much older than the men that's dating them, the black men, that is. And nothing against older women, because I do like MILFs. I do like cougars. I personally don't plan on getting serious, like real serious, with a cougar or with a woman that's like 10, 20 years older than me. But the only way I would deal with women who are older than me, they have to look very good for their age. They have to have taken good care of themselves throughout their entire adult life. Here comes a woman right now walking in the camera. There you go. She's not a cougar though. She's probably in her 30s maybe. But anyhow, yeah, these these cougars and MILFs, for me to even be interested in them, they have to look good for their age. They have to be the type that look young for their age. They, like, if it's a 50-year-old woman, she would need to look like a very attractive 35-year-old in my book. But the older women that these black dudes date who are non-black, these women are clearly old or older and clearly unattractive. And these black dudes think they got somebody. They think they got something. Just because the woman is white. Just because the woman is Hispanic. Again, me personally, I am like, I really just have no desire to deal with black women. So I'm not against interracial dating. I'm just speaking about a black man just going out, just getting any kind of white or Hispanic woman, and she could look like anything, and he's just happy, and he really think he's hit the jackpot, and just because she's Mexican or just because she's white, my whole thing is, you look ridiculous, my nigga. Like, I'm talking about, like, why don't you get you the best of that race? Why don't you get you the best, most attractive white or Hispanic women? Now, the Asian women, I'm not really including them too much because, again, like I said before, it's very rare to see a brother dating Asian women. But Asian women go for Todd and Steve. Todd and Steve is your white guy, the yuppie. Pretty much, straight up in a nutshell. Or he don't even have to be a yuppie. He just have to be white. So, yeah, that's the deal with that. Or these older women, the black men who are with, they're broke as fuck. They don't even have money, and that nigga is taking care of that bitch. So there's a lot of that. Like, when I see a black man walking with a non-black woman here in LA, to me, she looks like trash. And I mean trash. She's garbage. They're the stereotype that black dudes go for unattractive white. Well, you're going to see a lot of that here in LA. And it is so bad that I see unattractive, just extra average white women or Hispanic women, and they're checking me out. They're looking at me and kind of choosing up on me. And I'm like, you know what? Too many niggas done went after her, and she just thinks every black dude is going to just go for her. That's how bad it is that they think that. Now, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the nastiness of these non-black women that these black dudes go for. I'm going to get to the attractive one. That's the main important one. The attractive non-black women. Now, I'm going to include Asian women in this. It's still going to be rare. All of that is rare. Those are the type of non-black women I would be interested in. You know, the kind that look like they wouldn't really fuck with a nigga, whatever that means. Those type of women are just absolutely not interested in black men, because us black men, we look ridiculous. We look ridiculous here in LA. We have a bad reputation, many bad reputations. LA is the television, film, media capital of the world. So they're in charge of all the propaganda that's going on. So this propaganda out there is to make us black men look like buffoons. And then a lot of black men out here do look like buffoons. And so since I'm black by association, people just assume that I'm a buffoon without even getting to know me, the non-white, the non-black people. Now, to black people, well, you need to stick with your own race. Well, I'm too much of a educated lame and too square to deal with y'all. And I don't have time to change myself to pretend that I'm a hood nigger or a t-shirt nigger to make you feel happy, to make you like me. And then black people do not stick together at all. We will trash and dog and screw up like we really try to bring each other down. It seems like black people do not like to see each other succeed or do well in life. So no, I don't got time for that shit. And I've gotten along, like I said, I think in the last video, I get along with, in spite of the racism here in LA, and it's racist, I get along better with non-black people in spite of the racism. And then the ones I get along with, they're obviously not racist, because you have good people in every race. White, Hispanic, you got some good blacks too, but they're very few around, but I'm not talking about them. So but that's how bad it's hard to like find common ground with most black people here in LA. So, but yeah, basically in a nutshell, like I told you in the last video, LA is it is a quote unquote liberal city. It's a quote unquote primarily Democratic voting city. But those quote unquote liberal, progressive tenets that they supposedly represent, it only represents the best interest of other Hispanic, Latino people, women, gays. That's it. Gay people, women, Latinos, and of course Jewish people. And if you are a black man who does, and then here's the other thing. This is the only type. There are exceptions. There are black men who do attract and meet the beautiful non-black women, and they're out there. Mad Bus Driver, shout out to him, he's showing us pictures of that, and I'm so glad to see that. That's good to see, because aside from looking at Mad Bus Driver's videos, that's the only time again, I do see black men with beautiful, attractive, non-black women, but it's very rare in LA. But it is doable. But it's too much stuff going on. And you know what? I'm going to have to make another video talking about the interracial dating aspect, because I just wanted to get the part about, black dudes going for ugly, unattractive, and old non-black women. There's really a lot of that going on here in LA. That is very prevalent. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care anywhere. Well, people like what they like. Hey, you ain't gotta like trash. Well, that's your opinion. My opinion is very much close to the fact. It's close to the truth. My opinion isn't just an opinion. It's facts. I'm speaking on facts and observation and the prevalence of it. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna do another video because I'm coming to the 15-minute mark on this video, and I'm just pretty much gonna have to end. In the next video, well, this pretty much gonna be an extra video. I said I'm gonna do 4 videos in total talking about LA. Who knows? I might do maybe 7. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna stop at in this series. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments, concerns, whatever you agree or disagree with, and any video requests that you may be interested in. Neck of the Woods, I'm out.